if you've not been there for my upbringing,
Hmm.
I don't think you get to have a say in my parvarish and my upbringing. I think the housemates mistook obedience for influence because
Hmm.
honestly, I've been brought up as a very grounded kid. I've
Right.
had my morals are very solid. I can proudly say that. Like I know my roots and I stick to them. I've stuck to them inside the house as well. Chances high लग रहे हैं मुझे एजाज भाई के
Hmm.
personal reason है and like game के भी reasons है. Like every night it was a routine that I had to sing these three songs for Sid to go to sleep.
Yeah.
It Channa Meria, um, if there was Channa Meria, there was कैसे बताए क्यों तुझको चाहे यारा बता ना पाए. This song was there in Sid's playlist.
Jan, even your stay in the house and now outside the house has been full of controversies, right? हम लोगों ने हर तरह की चीजें देखी हैं, whether it has been a particular comment, or whether it has been just how your strategy or no strategy has been in the house. And now that you've come out, you're also seeing a lot of responses from your dad. How do you would say कि आप अपनी पर्सनालिटी को लेकर इन सब चीजों को फ्रॉम एन आउटसाइड वर्ल्ड देखकर आप कैसे आप सॉर्ट ऑफ इंटरनलाइज कर रहे हो?
I think one of the tags that was put on me in the first week itself carried itself for way too long, and that was this
Yeah.
influence tag. Um, I think the housemates mistook obedience for influence because
Hmm.
honestly, I've been brought up as a very grounded kid. I've
Right.
had my morals are very solid. I can proudly say that. Like I know my roots and I stick to them. I've stuck to them inside the house as well. My mom has always taught me कि if there is anybody who's even a minute elder to you, उन्होंने आपसे एक एक मिनट ज्यादा दुनिया देखी है तो उनकी बात को आपको शोभा देनी चाहिए और माननी चाहिए. I
Right.
think ये जो एक it's a very deeply instilled trait in me.
Right.
I cannot argue with someone who's elder to me now. I've had to do that in this house because it's the big boss house and I've had to change that about myself. It's killed me. I've had nights
Right.
where I've stayed awake thinking about the arguments I've had with anyone who's elder to me in the house, and the problem is everybody is elder to me in the house. So मैं किसी से भी कुछ भी बात करता था उसके बाद मुझे बहुत बेचैनी होती थी. And
Hmm.
जो episodes अब तक I've not seen the episodes. I'll be very honest with you. I've not got the time to see anything. I've been back, like I've hit home and I've started working again immediately because I think
Right.
that's the only way to get yourself out of the entire zone of Bigg Boss. And
Right.
the personality trait that you're talking about, it was, I think, one thing in the Bigg Boss house which I'm clear about right now is that आपको first week में जो tags मिलते हैं
वो
वो
आखिर तक रहता है.
end तक आपके साथ चलते हैं. There is no way in hell that you can change that perception. And
Yeah.
people carry that, and they even the housemates. I'm talking about the in-house mates. अक्सर ये हुआ है कि काफी डिसीजन मैंने खुद भी लिए मगर उनको साइड कर दिया गया ये बोलकर कि इन्फ्लुएंस होके आया है और मे बी समझ दैट व्हेन आई
Right.
एक्चुअली गोइंग माय गेम टुवर्ड्स द एंड people were shocked and they gave me this tag कि ये बदतमीज है and all that. Like I didn't understand what it was because बदतमीजी की बात अगर हो तो वो लोग ने काफी कुछ ज्यादा किया मेरे से. मैंने तो अभी शुरू ही किया था बदतमीजी करना. तो आप लोगों को अगर बुरा लग गया इतने छोटे में तो I'm just sorry about that, but that's how I was supposed to be. And
Right.
रही बात about this whole personality thing, and me seeing the episodes, whatever I've seen, um, I've come to be portrayed in a very different light than what actually was going on in the house.
अच्छा.
I've honestly been I've seen a couple of them. I think I've seen 2-3 episodes till now.
Hmm.
I've been portrayed in a very different light than what actually I was thinking about myself in the house, because हम जो घर में सोचते हैं बाहर अक्सर उसका कुछ उल्टा ही चल रहा होता है जो हमें आइडिया ही नहीं रहता बिकॉज वी नॉट कनेक्टेड विद आउटसाइड वर्ल्ड एट ऑल. So yeah, I think I would like to change that perception urgently because there are a few glaring mistakes that have been shown very publicly, and they're sort of untrue, and I would like to
Hmm.
clarify the doubts for the people, because I've been shown in a way I wasn't. So
Yeah. We also heard after seeing how your father had reacted on that whole controversy.
um honestly, I felt a bit sad
Hmm.
because for someone who's not there, not been there for 27 years of my life, as he said in the video, uh, my age is 26, by the way, so I think that should give you a very clear idea about where I stand on the nepotism grounds. I'm not an nepo kid, it's just weird. And the
Yeah.
second thing that weird and I found very hurtful was, if you've not been there for my upbringing,
Hmm.
I don't think you get to have a say in my parvarish and my upbringing, because as a parent, if you haven't been around, I don't think you have the right to
Hmm.
question my upbringing just because you weren't there. That sort of reflects a bit, wrongly on your part, because as he said, I saw in the video कि उनकी mom ने, I think कुछ ऐसा उन्होंने बोला, which is wrong, and I
Hmm.
don't, I don't agree with it. I'm still to have a word with my father yet about the entire,
Yeah.
there have been multiple things that I've been hearing, so I haven't
Right.
got the time to sit and talk to him about it. I think once I do talk to him about it, I'll have a better perspective on the entire picture, and I
Right.
think better for me to say something on this entire topic then.
Superb. Is there one person that you think individually can win Big Boss? इसके chances बहुत high लग रहे हैं.
चांसेस हाई लग रहे हैं मुझे एजाज भाई के,
Hmm.
पर्सनल रीजन है एंड लाइक गेम के भी रीजंस है.
Yeah.
I told you the reasons before. He's got this aura
Yeah.
of confidence that he's blinding people with, but he's spot on with his game. So
Yeah.
I say Ejaz Bhai and Pavitra, I would say, because I'm confused between both of them. Because their
Yeah.
gameplay has been since the start and it's not changed or gotten influenced by anybody coming into the house or going from the house. So I think these two
Right.
guys would be strong
Right.
contenders.
And also, you were not the only singer in the house. There was another singer where things didn't go so well in the beginning. What do you
Yeah.
have to say about that? Or for Ali, what was the tuning like? How did the controversies go down?
So Rahul, I think, signed his rights away when he gave me that certificate regarding being the best singer. I think Big Boss, the team of Big Boss is a bit vindictive, when it comes to all this. They can plan these things out which will hurt you in the, right where it hurts, they point fingers there. And
Hmm.
Rahul ke saath, my friendship was a bit of a roller coaster, I could say, because
Hmm.
beginning we bonded a bit over music and stuff like that. And but I always got this cold vibe from him in the beginning. हमेशा
Yeah.
से मुझे लगता था कि यार maybe उसको there's some problem, maybe he'll come out in the open about it later on, and I don't know, whatever it was. I
Yeah.
think a few things that were very blatant and obvious was, so I'm telling you some stuff that happened behind the scenes. I don't know if it was aired. Every night we'd have this get together in the bedroom where all of us contestants and the seniors, we'd sit down and we'd party into the night. We'd sing songs, and like it was just amazing. I think the fact that the seniors wanted to listen to me more somewhere, got him annoyed, because
Yeah.
Sid had these 2 3 favorite songs which he would listen to me every night. It was a routine that I had to sing these 3 songs for Sid to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Channa Meria, there was Channa Meria, there was कैसे बताए क्यों तुझको चाहे यारा बता ना पाए. This song was there in Sid's playlist, and there were another couple of songs, but Sid always used to tell me, Jan, it's time to sleep, we have to have the concert. And I think राहुल को थोड़ी इससे चिढ़ मच गई, तो वो एक उसका भड़ास आ गया उस पे, एंड फिर वो जो सिंगिंग का टास्क हुआ, as you guys
Right.
seen, uh, I think because I won, maybe he was a bit annoyed. But the
Yeah.
last nail in the coffin, I think, would be that certificate that he had to sign. Because that was just, I honestly did not think he would do that. I
Yeah.
genuinely did not think he would do that, but he did it without thinking much on it. And then later on, I heard him tell Nikki that, तेरी वजह से मेरी जिंदगी के 15 साल की मेहनत पर पानी फिर गया है and everything. And I found that to be very, very, I found it bad because see, whatever the personal equations, whatever stupid comments he's passed on me regarding the whole, nepotism and everything, I
Yeah.
know the kind of struggle that it takes to build a reputation, and I know how easily it can be, ruined.
Ruined.
It can have a stain on it. So I felt really bad when I heard this from Rahul, कि Nikki की वजह से उनका ऐसा. But just so that this is on the record, Rahul, you're a fab singer, and just because you've signed me some certificate, it doesn't make you any lesser of an artist. I have genuinely been a fan of Rahul. As if, like
Awesome.
I think his idol and my idol are the same. Sonu Nigam
Yeah.
sir. So I personally love Rahul singing right since Indian Idol, and
Yeah.
yeah, just find a certificate. It doesn't mean that you're any lesser of an artist. It just means that
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
And I feel like our industry needs more than one singer. We have space for all the great singers, and one doesn't have to be better than others. All can be best, and we're
exactly.
just hoping we get to hear more from you guys. And Jaan, it was amazing talking to you, and we can only say congratulations on this beautiful journey that's just beginning.